Good evening or good morning, everybody. So we've got a few people in the house. Just give me a sec. I'm setting up. It's the first time I've done a stream on YouTube for a long time, but we've got a few people in here. So, hello, Bull. Bull's brought all his friends along tonight, so thank you very much. We've got Idris. G'day, mate. Bora. G'day, mate. Ahmed. G'day, mate. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, Ahmed. So, if I don't get your names right, I apologise for that, not good for pronunciation very well. And I believe I saw Phoenix in the chat earlier, so good morning, good afternoon or good evening. Hopefully everybody's doing well. So it is Friday night about 8:30 PM Australian time, so it is the weekend for us. So I thought I'll do some fictional flying. So we'll take the PMDG in P3D version 4. We'll take the DC-6 for a spin, and we thought I would do some Alaskan flying. So I know we're in the Canadian Pacific livery, but we're going to take off from PAVD, and it's going to actually be quite interesting takeoff because the runway is too short for this aircraft, and my chase plane is going nuts already. So that's the distance. It's going to be interesting, very, very interesting. But looks like my Orbex scenery is seeming to work correctly in V4. Colin, how are you, mate? I'm doing well. Welcome. Thank you to everybody that has subbed to the channel. Really, really appreciate it. And hopefully you can hear me okay and the music settings are all good. But anyways, we need to jump in the cockpit and get flying. I've cheated a little bit because I've actually done my flight plan. The chase plane is going nuts. Absolutely, it's going nuts. There we go. Bull definitely sent all his friends through. Cartoon, g'day mate, how are you? Alright, so we're going to bring up our little manager here with the toolbar. Cans. Yeah, it's like cans. It's a bit different though. With cans you can fly sort of in and out both ends of the runway. You can't with this one, so... alrighty, so what we're going to do, we're going to close our entries and pull out the stairs. He was here a little bit. He was here a few minutes ago, Cartoon. So everything's closed up. Yep, doors are closed. I'm just going to open up my window for a quick second. Now it's going to open up. Thank you very much, Bull. So I think everybody's here that goes on your channel, but if you haven't, please make sure you go and see Bull Boss for us and make sure you check out his channel and subscribe. Hey James, how you going? Alrighty, so we've locked everything up and we're broke. We're only flying 17 passengers today. We've got a little bit of cargo, but I'm going to do short hops. It's only about 239 nautical mile trip, and then we'll go and pick something else. Thanks, Bull. You too, mate. Have a great day. Alrighty, so we're going to run some before takeoff checklists. Just make sure everything's been pulled away. Look at that weather off the runway. Now it's going to be interesting. Alrighty, let's get started. And GSX is not working, so I haven't customized it for it to work at this airport.
Cockpit pre-flight.
So we'll do our pre-flights, turn the batteries on and whatnot.
Completed. Voice recorder. Tasted. Flight kit, ship's papers.
PS4 Gamer, welcome to the channel, mate. Hopefully you're having a good day, good evening, or good morning. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Set. Manifold and duct pressure.
Yeah, using
Check.
P3D version 4 tonight.
Radios. Checked.
So just batteries on,
Door matches.
radios are on. Just closing the window. Charlie, g'day mate.
Closed.
How are you? Hopefully
Door
you
warning
are
lights.
doing well.
Out. Gear pins. Removed. 3 on board. Seat belts and pedals. Adjusted. Throttles. Set to idle.
From Amsterdam.
Propellers.
Okay, cool. I've been to Amsterdam.
Forward and
Beautiful place. Well, greetings from Australia.
Before start checks complete. Start
Alrighty.
engines.
So before start checklists are complete, so what we're going to do, we're going to have to push back ourselves because GSX is not working. So we're just going to push back a little bit, which is a bit annoying. And then we'll start these beautiful radial engines, 4 of them. Casino, g'day mate. Ball sent you here. Yeah, he sent a lot of people here tonight. So hopefully you are doing well and having a good day, a good morning, and a good afternoon, or whatever time it is. Welcome. Thanks for the sub, mate. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, so we've pushed back enough. That should be enough. We will take that. So we're going to put on our brakes and we're going to start engine. So the difference with this one here, so we're going to start with engine. What did that go back for? There we go. So how you start this aircraft, you start with engine number 3, then 4, then 1, and then 2. Yeah, she's a beauty. Definitely a beauty. Alrighty, so let's start engine number 3. So basically we'll hit the start, then we'll hit the prime, and then we'll hit the boost, and engine number 3 should go. So we're going to turn the pumps on. We're going to start.
3, 6,
Hit the prime,
9, 12.
and boost. And she comes alive. She's rattling away. We'll just go and check that engine, make sure we start it up alright. There we go, smoking away. Look at that. Captain Bill! How are you, mates? Hopefully you're having a good day. Yeah, it's new from PMDG. So it's been out in X-Plane for a little bit. Only X-Plane 10. I think they're working on X-Plane 11 compatibility, but obviously it's been out in P3D only for a short period of time. Alrighty, so engine number 3 is on, so we're going to turn the pump off. We're going to change the engine selector to 4. We're going to turn the magnetos and ignition on. Open her up. Turn pump on. And let's start engine number 4. Starting up. Priming.
6, 9, 12.
And a boost. And engine number 4. Oh, my chase plane is being ridiculous. But anyways, engine number 4. We'll get the view in a second. There we go. Looking very well. Alright, we'll jump back in the cockpit. What's my favourite planes? Well, I like flying everything, so I like flying a GA aircraft. I like flying, we'll turn pump 4 off, fuel selector to number 1, we'll turn the ignition on, and we'll turn some gas. So, you know, GA aircraft, turboprops, twins, old-fashioned radial engines like this one. I still do 737s, the PMDG stuff. Sai Simmer, g'day mates, hopefully you're doing well. Checking over your lunch break, mate. Well, hopefully you're not working too hard on your working day, I imagine. So thanks for catching the stream on your lunch break. So turn number 1 fuel pump on, hit start.
3.
I'm going to prime the engine.
6. 9. 12.
Boost. Let's see if we can get out here and have a quick look. There we go, starting up. Bull. I probably didn't use any tags because I was actually set up for Twitch streaming. I haven't used YouTube for ages, so it was a bit of a rush, so thanks for reminding me. Alrighty, engine pump 1 is also 1 engine to go. Fuel selector 2, pump on, and I've done this one out of order, but it doesn't really matter.
3. 6.
Prime,
9. 12.
boost. Listen to that. Yes, using Fly Live, Charlie. Definitely using Fly Live tonight. Yeah, interesting thing, Bull. I actually struggled. I've got a reasonably good system. I actually struggled. Charlie, thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. I used this scenery in previous videos and it sort of struggled a little bit, but V4 completely different, so much smoother. Alrighty, so all engines are running. And we're putting the toolbar up and the AFE, so after start off check list now.
Start selecting boost pumps.
Are we taking off?
Off and
Is that
off.
you referring to the sound
Battery switch.
of the little subscriber
Flight
thing
battery.
cartoon? I
Generators
love the
and
sound of
inverters.
turbines starting up.
Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed.
Look at the
Ground
dash,
power.
just shaking. It's
Removed.
awesome.
After start checks complete.
Alrighty, let's begin to taxi. Who wants to taxi? Who wants to go for a flight? I think I do. I want to go flying. Why do I... Yeah, they do have that feeling. They do have that feeling. Alrighty, why do I have 3 different SSD cards? Well, let me start taxing and cartoon. I'll tell you the reasons why. Let's get it going. Let's get out of here. So, parking a brake is off. And I'm going to have to do a bit of a 360 because we've got a little Era aircraft. So, we're just going to do a bit of a U-turn. So hopefully everybody can hear the sound of the engines, the music, my voice. Hopefully I've got everything set up correctly. Alrighty. We are lined up for taxi, and this aircraft is a beautiful aircraft. There's the era. Is a beautiful aircraft to taxi. Such a pleasure. Well, 1 terabyte's not enough at the moment because I basically run 3 sims. So I run X-Plane, I run P3D version 4, I run Flight Sim World, but I've also got version 3. So a lot of the software I've got installed on my hard drive is doubling up at the moment. So I need to spend time of deleting everything and taking P3D version 3 off now because I'm not going to use it anymore. But because I do video edits, I use those other hard drives. Don't tell me the sim just crashed. This has happened a couple of times with this version. I think it has. Oh, the tears. Oh, what? Alright. Give me a second, guys. It will not take long to get that going. I can't believe that just happened. After we started and everything, the sim crashed. So if anybody knows, that's actually a fault with the PMDG DC-6, and I have been told by a beta tester that there is a hotfix coming out. So now and then when you're taxiing, for whatever reason, it will crash, which is really annoying because we're about ready to go flying. That's right, it doesn't take long to get going. DC-6, DC-3 or a 737. Yeah, what just happened? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Which one would I fly? Like to fly as a passenger or to fly in real life? Good thing is with a version 4, it doesn't take long to load your sim up. I actually might set it for a morning flight, I think. Alrighty, loading the sim. Yeah, it crashed. It's the DC-6 that does it. The hotfix is coming out shortly. Plane spotting, Monk. G'day, mates. Welcome. Love your channel, by the way. Thanks for popping along tonight. In real life, I'm not a fan. I love the A2A Connie because A2A do good stuff, but I'm not a fan of the Connie for some reason. I'd rather PMD DC-6. So, but A2A are actually got a release coming out soon, and I think it's going to be really cool. As a pilot, what are the options again? Let's take a look. DC-3, DC-6, 737. Oh, 737 or DC-6. I don't think I can choose between both of them. It's not V4 that's crashing. It's the PMDG. It's actually crashing your sim. So there's a hotfix coming out for it, bull. This is the only thing that crashes this sim is the DC-6. So I did a update and it hasn't fixed it. So a beta tester I ran into, Xtreme, said on Twitch said it's actually going to get fixed. So that's right. We're nearly back into the sim. So I'll flick you guys across in a second. You'll be able to see. I was disappointed. We were ready for taxi. Because the 737 is more likely to die in the DC-6. Why would you die in the DC-6? No, highly recommend a V4. Alright, just setting up my flight planner, and then I'll flick you guys back and you can see as I'm setting up the rest of the aircraft, and I will do it as quick as I can. Alrighty, welcome back. So we're in the same spot. What we're gonna do... Actually, I'm gonna just turn that music down a little bit. It's pretty loud. Alright, just gonna put a couple of passengers on. Bit of cargo. Drop the fuel down a little bit. So this is actually the manager tool, the ramp tool. Pop that in, that will do, and we're just going to get started straight away. Make sure my brake is on. Yep, we're back. We're going to get started, so it won't take only a couple of minutes and I'll be taxiing again. Been waiting 30 minutes for FSX and it hasn't loaded.
Completed.
Still on a loading screen.
Voice recorder.
That is annoying.
Tested. Flight kit and ship's papers. On board.
One of the best things I ever did
fluids.
for my flight simming career would have moved from
Pressurization.
FSX to
Set.
P3D.
Manifold and duct pressure. Checked. Radios. Checked.
Alrighty, we're firing up. Batteries are on, radios are on. We're checking stuff. Checking and checking. Checking the list twice.
Closed. Door warning lights. Out. Gear pins. Removed. 3 on board. Seat belts and pedals. Adjusted. Throttles. Set to idle.
Now this will be a world record for radial engine start. Yep. This will be an absolute record.
Before start checks complete. Start engines.
Alrighty. We're going to race this. You with me? Make sure we all set up before I commit to this. Alrighty. Let's go.
3, 6, 9, 12.
That's one engine. Alrighty, we'll get the pumps ready. Engine selector. Alrighty, let's start.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, that's 2 engines. How quick was that? Alrighty, the next one, engine number 1.
3, 6, 9, 12.
That's 3 engines. It's 3. Come on, you good thing. 1 engine to go. Oh, there we go. Engine number 2. That's 4. How quick was that? I even impressed myself. I'm making myself dizzy doing that. Alrighty, the starter's turning off. Alrighty, we're started. Engine selector off. Straight into after.
Start selecting boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plain battery. Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency
Parking
light.
brake went off. I think that was me.
Armed.
Alrighty, what's happening in the
Ground
chats? Need to catch up here. Bull, I am a businessman and I'm missing my appointment at a final destination. That's not good. Don't miss your appointment. Alrighty, after start checklist. Let's see. We'll push back and see. Thank you, James. Oh, just need to push back. Come on. The young aviator, how are you, mates? We're going to Yakut, Orbex Yakut, which is PAYA. Ah, okay. I see. So guys, I really pray that this is not going to crash again. If it does, we're switching planes. Please no building crashes. Why, you don't think I've gone back further enough? Oh, I think we'll be right. Alrighty. Well, let's taxi again. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Appreciate it. Make sure you have a good day, mate, and happy weekend when you get there. 737. Alrighty. I'm praying this is not going to crash after all that. See we go. But looks like the weather is closing in. No, we've passed the spot, James. We've passed the spot, so it will crash at any time. So, if you're not familiar with this aircraft... Oh, what? Oh, I could say some really naughty things right now. Was it the same spot? The same spot, bull. Alright, we're changing aircraft. I'm flying the same route, but I'm changing aircraft. Oh, I was looking forward to that. Welcome to the channel, the young Aussieator. Glad you're Australian as well, mate. That was that was the second attempt. PMDG, fix this aircraft for me, please, because I like it so much. Just start on the runway, you reckon? Alright, so guys, I'm going to leave it up to you. So Bull suggested we start on the runway, so I can reload the sim with this aircraft to start on the runway, or we can choose a new aircraft. So just write in runway or new aircraft, and you guys let me know what you want to do, and we'll do it. Welcome to Flight Simulation World. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. G'day, Lint. How are you? Craig, how are you, mates? Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good morning, evening. Just we've just crashed the sim for the second time, so start on the runway. Okay. All right. You've only been streaming for 40 minutes, and we haven't even taken off yet. I guess I could be programming a FMC in a 737 or 747 for that time, so... Everyone loves takeoffs. Okay. Alright then. Well, it hasn't crashed yet. It hasn't crashed exactly. It's saying it's going to crash, but it hasn't crashed. It finally crashed. It finally crashed after all that time. Piano, hello mates. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome along. The DC-6 has been crashing my P3D version 4. Yeah, pretty much everybody I speak to, but good news, Craig. I've been told there's a hotfix by a beta tester on the way. Crashing on taxi. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to try crashing on takeoff. Hopefully not. Alright guys, and just about to reload the sim. It's also crashed my Ultimate Traffic Live. Yeah, crashing on taxi. I actually, to start off with, I thought it was Orbex scenery, but it's definitely not Orbex, it's the PMDG. Yeah, Ultimate Traffic is Crackdanani. So I tell you what, for everybody that's been sitting around waiting for the stream, everybody's just jumped on. Once I get loaded up and we go to take off, I'll bring up the webcam. You can see my excitement as we take off. And you can see me cry if we crash again. Because I will cry. I'm a grown man, I can cry, especially if my sim crashes. That makes me cry. Alright, PAVD. Active runway. We're going to do an 8 o'clock AM flight summer. Okay. Let's load the sim. No problem, you're welcome, Craig. Minutes. Young aviator, minutes. All depends. I think I might need to get another beer. 737, Charlie, you want me to fly a 737? I'd actually have to jump into V3 for that because I haven't downloaded it for V4 yet. Been playing around with the DC-6 for a fair bit. Want to see me cry? Yeah. Well, we'll just get everything loaded up first. Cranking the tunes. Alrighty, Sim's loading. Sim's loading. We're nearly there. I can see the runway. TFDI, the 717 Charlie. That is at the moment in my top 3 of favourite aircraft of all time. Now they've fixed their stuff. I love the 717. I'd fly that instead of the CRJ any day. Come on, Sim, load up. Alrighty, just putting in a flight plan. Give me a sec on that one. Fancy doing a stream and you sim and crash twice before even takeoff. That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Nearly there, guys, and nearly there. Thank you very much for being patient. Alright, just give me a sec. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. I'll get the webcam up and I need to grab a beer and then we'll get started. 2 minutes. Alrighty, we are on the runway. Where are we flying to? We are flying to PAYA Yakut Orbex Radio. Hey man, how are you doing, buddy?
Tasted.
Hopefully you're having a good evening, good afternoon.
On board.
Are we flying the DC?
Fuel and
Yeah,
fluids.
we're going to fly it this time.
Checked.
Really. We're really going to fly it this time.
Pressurization.
Do I have the 777?
Set.
Sorry, do I have the 777? I think I said that
Pressure.
4 times. Yes I do.
Radios.
Smig, hello mates. Alright.
Checked. Doors and hatches.
I would wait a long time to see you fly unless someone offered me a potato, so I would sit in the
Closed.
corner and eat
Door
it.
warning lights. Out. Gear pins.
Fair enough.
Removed. 3 on board.
Potato.
Seatbelts and
Okay.
pedals.
I get you. I
Adjusted.
get you.
Throttles. Set to idle.
Hang on.
Propellers.
Got to set the green screen up. I
Forward
wasn't going to
and
do the
3.
camera tonight, but we'll do the camera. Just give me a sec. I'm just set. Too many things at once. Too many things.
Before
Pressure
start
is
checks
on.
complete. Start engines.
Oh, hang on. Let me start the engine so we can get going, and then we'll get the web camera on. We will do that. Because it takes a couple of minutes. By all now, you guys should know how to actually start this aircraft up by now.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Alright, that's one. Oh, that's engine number 4. I'm getting excited again. Getting excited to fly again. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, PMDG, this time. Yeah, I'm actually concentrating, James. I'm concentrating to do it as quick as I can. Oh, and I'm stuffing it up as I go. Yeah. Alright, that's engine number 3, which is number 1 engine. I'm leaving my fuel pumps on all over the shop. Alright, last one. Who's excited? I'm excited to start this engine.
3, 6, 9, 12.
I don't have the 737 installed in version 4. I've only got it in version 3. Because I haven't got around to it, because obviously when the 737 popped out, I just picked up the DC-6, so I haven't got back to it yet. So which means I would have to load up V3. And I haven't gone back to V3 for a long time, Charlie. We'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go on this
Start select and boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plane battery. Generators and
see
inverters.
how we go.
checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground
What's the
power.
flight plan doing?
Removed. After start checks complete. Boost pumps. Boost pumps on low.
Alrighty, so this is the furthest we've
selector,
gotten,
cross
guys.
feed.
We're on the runway. We're doing the before
Main tanks
takeoff
and cross feed
checklist.
off. Autopilot and carb heat. Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay.
Camera, where are you, camera? Let's see if this works. Did that work? We're on. We are
Flaps set
on.
20.
Let's see a
Windows and
grown
turbine.
man cry.
Closed and on. Controls. Gust lock released. Free. Pitot heater. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Reach and locked. Set.
Chase plane or
Transponder.
GSX?
On. Landing lights.
Both chase plane and GSX. So GSX decided not to work at this airport for some reason, using chase planes today.
Extended and on.
You're welcome to go and
Before
use
takeoff checks
my
complete.
save camera setups because I'm making public. Alrighty, so we're gonna do a dry takeoff, guys. Alright. Hold your horses, DC-6. I'm gonna put another notch of flaps in because the runway's short.
30 inches stabilized.
Here we go.
30 inches stabilized.
Here we go. So we're putting the manifold pressure up to 30. A bit over 30.
30
Then we'll
inches
apply
stabilized.
full power.
Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps set. Full power, please. Going full power.
Here we go. Hold on to your bits.
Full power set.
Alright, we are ready to go. Brakes are off. Heels down. Let's keep down the center of the runway. Do not. Come on. We're at 40. Speed's alive. Speed is alive. She is flying down the runway like a true champion. She's been warmed up 3 times. We're just past 80. So we want to get to 120. But we're going to struggle. I think we're going to struggle, guys. We are going to struggle. 110. Come on, baby. Gonna use all the runway on this one. All the runway. 120. Alright, rotates. Oh, we are in the air. We're flying. Gears going
Up.
up. There we go.
Gear up, lights out.
So in PAVD, you actually fly into a bit of a canyon, lake canyon. So just got to get some speed, and then we can actually some height. Once we get to 1,000, we'll drop the nose and we'll gain some speed. Come on, baby, get to 1,000. Flighting World, thank you for the sub, mate. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Alrighty, so we're going to drop the nose, get some speed. There's a ship down there. The guys on the ship have been, holy shit, he took off. I've only been watching him 3 times. That's what they said. No dead trees or animals. No, but we haven't landed, James. We haven't landed yet. Come on, get some speed. She's struggling.
Flaps up.
Here we
Flaps
go.
going up.
Alright. So AFE's
Meter power.
taking over.
Setting meter power, 48 inches, 2600 RPM.
So now we'll gain some
Meter power
height
set.
over the clouds. Just got to
Climb
watch
power. Setting climb power.
the terrain. So just make a little right hand turn as we do some instrument flying for a little bit.
Climb power set.
Come on. The next thing is going to happen is that I'm going to plow into the mountains because I can't see where I'm
After takeoff
going.
checklist, please.
Come on, get up there. A little bit
After takeoff
wee
checks
nervous.
complete.
I think we're good. I think we're good. Sorry guys, I'm not checking the chat at the moment. No, it's an IFR flight. But look at that. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Look at those mountains. Absolutely stunning. I always get excited. Always get excited coming out of here. Alright, so we're going to turn the autopilot on and then I can concentrate on the descent. Flying soup, absolutely soup. Come on, get above the clouds. Much clouds, there's heaps of clouds. V4 10k seem, 10 KTS seems legit. Alright, we're peeking through the clouds. You can see a little bit here. Alright, no dead trees or animals. I cannot guarantee, James. Cannot guarantee, but look at those views. Absolutely stunning. So we're still doing pretty good on the frames. See you, Charlie, mate. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. So we're got 34 frames with all these clouds. Alright, so we're getting above the mountains. So once we get out to sea a little bit, we'll get put on our flight path. bit off course. We'll straighten up a little bit. Turn the GPS on. Yeah, my Fly Live's not working very well. Would have been all the crashes. I'll start it up again in a second. That is a pain in the bum. Alrighty, there we go. So obviously I forgot to reboot Fly Live before when I restarted the sim. Have a look at those clouds. Come back in a second. So passing 8,000 feet. We've turned the autopilot onto a GPS mode. Yes, it's working, Charlie. Thanks for reminding me, mate. Thanks for picking that up. We took off. I'm very excited about that. You didn't get to see me cry because I was absolutely worried about that I was going to cry with tears falling on my keyboard. Should I get chase plane or GSX? Can I only afford one? Chase plane, 100% chase plane. Because chase plane, like, you can set your views up to do this and do, like, I use chase plane more than GSX because I do video edits and stuff as well, but you know, you can set up all your views. You do this stuff, you can pan around. That's why it's just cool. It just gives you more freedom to do stuff, so highly recommend it. And you get daily updates. Like, these guys are the hardest working guys in flight sim when it comes to GSX. All the updates they do, absolutely phenomenal. So if you look outside the plane or the aircraft, so what are you using now, Charlie? Are you actually using just default stuff, or you're using what's the other one? I used to use the other one. Can't think of its name now. Frames are getting a little bit better as we get up. Yeah, new PC. I agree. Good luck with it all though, Charlie. Good luck with it all. So we're passing at 10,000 feet. Which is cool. It's better than failing on the taxi. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Easy dock, yeah, I had the first easy dock, so took a bit of used to switching to chase plane, but chase plane is heaps better. So many different options available. So we're coming up to our first waypoint in 18 nautical miles. So cruising altitude is 18,000 feet for anybody that is interested. We'll be serving coffee and tea and sandwiches, but the pilot will be drinking their beverage of choice though, because that's how we fly up this way. Just checking my carb heat temps. Might have to do some work there. Just choose a cool view. There we go. Coffee. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, no problem. We can do coffee. Do you know for CPU FX8350? No, not familiar. I pretty much only research CPUs and graphics card when I've made the decision I'm ready to buy, and then I'll go and research every time, because if I start staying up to date with CPUs and things like that, it just makes me want to buy new hardware. I'd be broke. But I reckon I'm probably due for no, I don't need a new CPU. I want one, but I don't need one. Look at those mountains in the background. There she goes, looking good. 15,000 feet. What's the speed actually? Speed is good. Alright, we're good. We are good. What am I doing? What am I doing? My sort of PC, Charlie's built around for editing video, so that's why I've got CPU that I've got. But mate, just get the best one you can get for your price range, and that's all you can do. It's interesting with this livery, because this livery, compared to different ones, PMDG is modelled so much more like soot and oil and grease and grime on the engine, so you don't see that in other liveries. Like, there's a couple, but not in all of them, so that's pretty interesting. 16,000 feet. We're nearly at our cruise. Okay, yeah, that's a decent amount. Charlie, which state are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Look at that scenery down there. Orbex, you good thing, Orbex. Excuse me. Come on, back in the cockpit. Alrighty, we're Crown Victoria, okay. Basically, we're going to be tracking this pretty much all the way down. $316 nautical miles to go. So that's where we're going, guys. And I nearly missed our cruising. Phoenix! Welcome back, mate. Just about to cruise. Belts are off. Is anybody smoking today? I guess this was in the 50s, so they smoked on planes in the 50s. That's why there's no smoking sign. I mean, switch. So feel free to smoke if you need to. Alrighty.
Set cruise power, please. Setting cruise power.
We're at 18,000 feet. Alright, just looking for something. Huh. So Charlie, even if you're from Victoria, I buy all my stuff from one place, and they actually make custom PCs. You can get your own, or you can choose a made-up one. But go and check out UMART, UMART. and they'll deliver anywhere in Australia as well. So they're from up here, but they're actually Australia's #1, I think, online sort of computer store. But recommend going checking them out, mate. Just departed YSCB. Okay, and you're on VATSIM. Cool. Many on VATSIM down that way in Aussie tonight, Aussie land, Phoenix. By the way, my suggestion is coming up 737-200 from, where is that? 737-200 from. Sorry, Charlie, don't understand what you're saying there, mate. There's probably a no one on a VATSIM. Well, then again, it is Friday night, isn't it? It's Friday night. There should be someone on. Oh. You didn't need to see all that. What am I looking for? I am looking for that. That wants to work. Yeah. Numa is awesome. Yeah, I agree, James. Absolutely agree. Let's. Oh, there's a few. There's a few in Oz. What's your call sign, Phoenix? Mate, it's up to you. Just go and check out, spend time on the website having a look, but that's where I get all my gear from. So, but there's heaps of places around. Absolutely heaps. I got too many screens open. Too many screens open. Yeah. Yep. I've got you there, Phoenix. About 21,000 feet according to the old VAT Spy, or the old version of VAT Spy. I believe there's a new one out. By the way, YBN was the video. I wanted to know where you got the 737-200 from. How made it? Sorry, mate. Still don't understand. 737 is the PMDG. Oh, the 737-200. Oh, that's Captain Sim 737-200. I think if you're watching one of my videos, I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, Captain Sim. Old school stuff. Old school. Actually, it's been updated for V4 now. Captain Sim 737-200. Yeah. There's a few people still updating stuff. Wait, did Milvies do a 737-200, or are you just referring to just the Milvies stuff in general? James. Turn the tunes up just a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. They did a 200, seriously. Milvies did it. I did not know that. Wait. Really? How come I did not know that? What? You're joking. I did not know that. Was it any good? Was it good? I'm getting excited now. I've been flying old Captain Sim. Operating system Windows Vista. Really? $49.99 USD. Version. It's at version 2. Did it actually work in version 3 though, James? The Majestic, yes. Yeah, we'll be waiting a long time for the Majestic, I'm afraid. Milvies 737-200. I'm gonna look out for that flash sale. I'm gonna pick myself up a 737-200. The updating V4, cool. Yeah. Actually, Carinado did the King Air 350i, which was actually reasonably well, but the Milvies version's gonna smash it, absolutely nail it. Yeah, it worked on V3. Interesting. How often do they do flash sales? Will you ever do long haul flights? Yes, I will. Haven't streamed one though. But yes, usually always around US Thanksgiving or New Year's. Well, it's coming up to that time of the year. It's getting close. Cool. I'll look out for it. Thank you, James. Appreciate you're letting that one slide and let me know. No, no Phoenix, not the Flight 1 King Air 200. Oh, I try to stay anything. Hang on. Flight 1, let me see. Remember, I've got that much stuff. Yeah. No. But I will say I will try to stay away from Flight 1 stuff as much as possible because the installer drives me insane. Like, I bought EasyDock like twice because I just had issues. It drives me insane. Yeah, will do, James. Will do. Thanks, mate. The Dash 8, well, they just need to have it running in V4. Was that the Majestic Dash 8 you mean? Just need in V4. Wait for the 737. No, wait. I'm confused. Okay, cool. Thanks, James. So some of you guys are new to the channel and stream, feel free to subscribe as well. I do weekly videos. Also, if you, I'm not sure where you grab your news from, but jump over to the FSElite website and see all the latest, greatest news. And while you're there, jump over onto their YouTube channel and you can see some of my other videos because I'm actually partnered with FSElite and I do videos over there. Generally my best work. Nah. Boeing boy, welcome to the channel, mate. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good day, good morning, good evening. Did you pick up anything from the recent Orbex specials? No, because I went to town on the last ones, which wasn't that long ago. So, saving my pennies. Saving my pennies. I've got so much Orbex stuff, I actually don't have that much to get, so... But they will do another sale towards the end of the year, I think, from memory. They usually do about 2 a year. Fuel quantity is good. Yeah, you went to town on the specials. What did you pick up, Phoenix? What did you pick up? Let us know. And what do you think about it? Do I have Fly Tampa to buy? No, I don't. I've got a lot of Fly Tampa stuff. The most lazy developers. But no, not Dubai. Yeah, I've got Sydney, but having issues because actually I haven't checked for about 2 weeks, but patching, like, you know, patching stuff for V4, and I haven't done installers, so Sydney is not working for me properly, but I just need to spend time fixing it. But yeah, Sydney is awesome for Fly Tampa. A lot of people fly into Dubai for long haul flights. If you're a long hauler, Dubai is a must. What's going on with my EasyDock? Let's go for a bit of a front view. So the lunch service is finished, so the hostess will be coming in and cleaning up your mess. So now isn't the time to get up and go to the toilet while we're coming back down the aisle, because that just pisses them off. Thanks, Phoenix. Appreciate it, mate. I was actually saying, I was talking about Orbex HD trees. So, saying that I'm actually really looking forward to Turbulent Designs Flora add-on. I think it's going to do a lot better. Yeah, I was having a good old conversation with you guys. No one was listening though, because you couldn't hear me.
Dried out
But that's not going to be the only mistake that we actually make tonight anyway. But I was actually saying, Phoenix, you went to town on those sales, mate. Absolutely town. Your sim's going to be looking incredible. But I tell you what, I'm not using Vector in a V4. I'm not using it anymore. The issues, you don't need to use it because Pocket did some work in that area, so I'm not missing it. Yeah, I want Orbex to go back and do a version 2 for YBBM because the frame rates are awful. So that would be cool. Yeah. But if you haven't had a look, go and have a look at Turbulent Designs, Idaho Falls or KMBS. And they've got their technology now, their trees. Actually, yeah, if you go and have a look at FSElite YouTube channel, you can see the video there with their trees and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I think that's going to change the sim a little bit. Oh, have a look at those views. Oh, and the clouds got in the road. But I'll be playing around with, this weekend I'll be playing around with Rex Texture Direct, getting that back in the sim, because the only reason why I haven't done it in the last few days is because they've just done some PTA settings, so I'm gonna jump on it now. So I've had it, I just haven't installed it. Excuse me. At the belly for a bit. Yeah, that's it. G'day mates, welcome to the stream. Is this FSX? No, it's P3D version 4, mate. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Sorry guys, I'll stop messing around with my settings. Like I said, I've normally been streaming on Twitch lately. Haven't streamed on YouTube for a bit, but I was watching Bull's channel the other day, so I thought I need to jump in and stream a little bit in YouTube again. So actually, I don't know, Stefan, because I actually haven't got any of those ones. So maybe someone else might be able to give their opinion on it. Soft clouds or cloud out? I would say 100% cloud art. But I do have soft clouds as well. But I've been running. So I had soft clouds and then went with cloud art when Actve Sky come in. So I don't know, but Rex is meant to be coming out with a new weather engine, so we'll see how we go. Might jump ship back the other way, you know. I'm not fussed, long as what actually looks good. I don't mind swapping between. So Stefan, soft clouds, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They do look good, like that. They all do look good. I just prefer cloud are. Let's take a closer look at these engines. It's actually starting to annoy me how much when they put so much soot on there, because it just looks a little bit unrealistic, but I guess it's probably not. So hopefully you guys are enjoying your time down the back here. They've actually modelled the interior quite well. That looks like some wing, some pieces off the wing. Got some mountains coming up on the side. They just start looking at what I'm going to do for my descent. Start thinking about that. Costs too much to jump ship for me. Yeah, I'm just a compulsive. Need to get the latest and greatest when it comes to flight sim, which is sometimes detrimental. But I am pretty keen to see what Rex does. It's sort of gone on a bit of the back burner at the moment. So 102 nautical miles off. So we'll start thinking about descending in the next 20 nautical miles or so. Look like Captain Sim's a virtual cabin. What does that? It's amazing. Ah, okay. I can't remember actually. Really? Open and closing overhead bins. Wow. I might have to go back and revisit. All my camera angles are set up for panning for videos. Absolutely stunning. All working doors. Okay. I actually haven't put Captain Sim. Are you referring to the 737, Charlie? I haven't actually put it into V4 yet because you had to rebuy it, I think. So I'm probably not going to. So for any of the stalkers out there that are actually watching, not commenting in the chat, big hello to you guys. Hopefully you're having a good evening, good afternoon, or a good morning. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, but welcome to the channel. I'm going to start descending. Weather's absolutely, it's not good. So we'll probably crash, but we'll see how we go. It will be fun, I will say that. Disappears. That's probably me actually switching it off. Charlie, Probably me switching it off. Nice, very nice. Looking good. DC-6. That's a cool weather report. Not long. Not long, Charlie. Just a couple of nautical miles, and then we'll hit a slow top of descent of about 500 feet per minute. Vert speed down. Come on. Chase plane, what are you doing to me? Get out of music. What'd you find, Stefan? Got what you wanted. What'd you find, mate? What did you find? Alrighty. Fly Tampa. It wasn't for grease. Something else caught your eye. Alrighty.
inches, please. Setting 26 inches.
Seatbelt signs are on.
26 inches set. Descent checklist, please. Altimeters and flight instruments cross-checked. Seatbelt signs on. On. Engine blowers low. Low. Descent checks are complete.
Flight tempo. Winning Helsinki X. Flight tempo 1. I'm not to say I'm familiar with that one for flight tempo either. Alrighty, so we are descending. Extra professional. Okay. Buying up big for the weekend, Stefan. You're gonna have a good one by the sounds of it. It's gonna be a good weekend for flight simming for you, my friend. As for us, we're about to go in Shitsville with some cloud. It's going to be awesome. Because I don't have an FMC, it's going to be interesting. This is what I actually should be flying the 737 now. Increase our descent rates. A little bit more. Should do it. It should do it. Good views, good views. I need to check. Normally, no, there's another view we've been using for the video. Old dash cam. Really cool thing I like with the DC-6 is everything vibrates, like it comes to life, but vibrates more when it's on the ground. So you got this thing's rocking and shaking on the ground. It's pretty cool. "51 nautical miles out." It's going to get real shortly. think I need to get a lot lower than what I am. Keep gaining speed, that's why we keep shooting up on the vert speed. Excuse me. Need to get a bit lower because this thing is a very slippery aircraft. She's very slippery. I think I left my TAD to the last minute. Botched it. I botched it up. That's alright. See how we can fix it. I wish somebody would make Brisbane a West Wellingcamp or a Townsville airport. I agree with the Townsville airport. West Wellingcamp. Don't know where that is though. Good suggestions, Phoenix. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. Slow down. What? You got a 75-second buffer? Really? Apparently to OBS I haven't dropped a frame. To anybody else that hasn't, just move the slider up and you can get back in the real time. So we're passing at 12,000 feet. We're probably about 40 nautical miles away from the airport, so we basically stuffed our TAD. Just trying to, yeah, 35. Struth. That's the new Toowoomba airport. Really? Huh. Need to check it out. Need to check that out. I have started my descent. Alright guys, come back this sec. I'll just make a quick pit stop when it won't be too late on the descent. Might be a sec. See you, Charlie, mate. Have a good weekend. Game Spider, welcome to the channel, mate. If anybody else is lurking about, welcome. Hopefully you've had a good start to your weekend, or you might be on your Friday still. Friday, depending what part of the world you're in. But it's the weekend, we're simming, life is good. Just not the clouds. Don't make me cheat and turn Actve Sky off. Because I don't have an FMC in this old thing. Excuse me. Alright, last waypoint, we're going to turn off the GPS. We're going to go on the handy mode selector. What's up? Ovidi? I don't know if I can say that properly, but welcome, mate. Bull, welcome back, mate. You started descending. Yeah, we are. We're about 7,000 feet, about to fly in some pretty rough cloud. Going to be interesting, and we are 15 nautical miles out. We are going to go on our downwind, so we are flying the DC-6 by PMDG, mates, and we're about to go to heading selector mode. That will do. So just white balls on the stream, guys. If you haven't already, or you've been living underneath a rock, he has a great YouTube channel and does a lot of stream, a lot of long haul stuff. So make sure you go and check him out. If you haven't done it, subscribe. Worth your while. So Bull, there, you got any plans for this weekend? Where are you actually flying to, mate? What do you got? Spill the goss. Alright, mate. I'll probably see you on a stream sometime soon. So we're going 5,000 feet. We go through some cloud. We're going to ease up on our descent rate. I'm going to have to cheat and turn Actve Sky off because I can't see what I'm doing and I have no FMC. Is that bad? Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Either way, I'm sure it'll be good, so I'll catch you over the weekend, mate. Short flights. Cool. Take it easy, mate. Have a good one. Yo! Man, that's a long YouTube name. I just can't pronounce it. But how are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. It's foggy, mate. It is absolutely foggy. So it's just, the airport should be down there somewhere to our left. But seriously, I'm gonna have to turn Actve Sky off. What's the weather report doing? Because I've got this mountain ranges here, and I haven't checked a chart yet because I've been lazy. This is lazy man flying tonight. What? Coming through, breaking through the clouds. Come on, Actve Sky, be nice to me. Be nice. Let me see the ground. Getting a bit of chop. Got some rain. We're basically not doing good. It looks absolutely crap outside. Might not show you, mate. Might not show you with there's just too much cloud and stuff around. It's not going to show me. But it does look cool at dusk. That the engine stuff. Come on. Engines are taking a hit. Seriously, when's this gonna stop? So we need to start turning back to the runway because we're actually overflown.
Turbine, normal. Fuel booster pumps. On low. Fuel tank selectors. Mains on, crossfeed off. Hydraulic bypass valve.
Yeah, I know, Phoenix.
Down.
It's lazy. I forgot to check when we took after 3 attempts of taking off because of the sim crash. I forgot to check. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. to update. Need to update. There's the airport. Oh, come on. Get me underneath those clouds. I'm gonna have to do something drastic here. Actually, am I on live stuff? Hang on. Yeah, it's truth. Oh, I've lost my briefing. Oh, I botched it up. Sorry guys, I apologise for my flight skills. That was a bit disappointing. Anyways, we'll track before. Moritz, how you doing? I'm flying the FS Labs A320. Got it yesterday, obviously in V3. I don't think it's in V4 yet, but welcome, mate. And Anton, I'm Turkish. Hello, I'm Turkish. You're Turkish, mate. Well, welcome. I just committed the biggest crime in a flight sim by turning my live.
Flaps 20. Setting flaps 20.
Turning my live weather off.
20 flaps
It's a bit embarrassing, but anyway.
Mixtures rich, please.
It's what we
Water
did.
rich. Mixtures set. Gear up and down, please. Gear up and down.
Sorry guys, that was me.
Gear down and locked. 3 greens. Props. 2400 RPM.
Well, whatever part of the world that you're all in, welcome. Welcome. If anybody doesn't pick it up, I'm from Australia, proud of it. And we're about to crush this beautiful DC-6.
RPM set. Cow flaps. Plus 3 degrees. Cow flap set. ADI. ADI off. ADI is off. Landing lights. Speed good, extending lights. Lights extended and on. Carbeat. Carbeat cold, set cold. Before landing checks complete.
Alrighty, so we're on the glide slope. Looking good. No hands. She's trimmed up fairly decently. I would say fairly, not perfect. Now you guys behave yourself in the chat there. I'm trying to land. Behave while I'm landing. little low. That's alright. Finally caught it at the last minutes. Going a bit long. Oh, what? 228. I thought it was going to be a little bit smoother than that. Welcome to your cute, ladies and gentlemen. Do some manual braking. Yeah. It's like slow motion with this aircraft. Look at that, there's a DC. Short taxi. Moritz, crash. Oh, no faith, mate, no faith. No, I understand. Actually, I do understand. Alright, so we'll clean up the aircraft. If you want to see a replay, guys, just let me know. We'll park and then we'll do a replay.
After landing checks complete.
Thanks, Phoenix, mate. Thanks for joining. Have a good night, mate. Have a good weekend. Let's go and find a spot. Guys, if you can speak or type English, please, in the chat. Only English, please, or I'll get angry. You don't want to see me get angry on camera, do you? Because that would be absolutely hilarious. Park next to this caravan to give it a little brother syndrome.
Parking brake is set. Cut entrance.
Alrighty, shutting everything off. Does anybody want to see a replay? Let me know quickly in the chat if you want to see a replay. Let me know, or else hold your peace. But thanks very much for traveling along, guys. Sorry, it was a bit more of a fictional flight today. Bit of fun, sort of the spur of the last minute stream. so I'm hoping you got a bit out of it.
Parking checks complete, airplane secured.
Alrighty, passengers depart. Yeah. So do I. Gabe, how are you, mate? Welcome. So, it's gonna... There we go. That'll do for the replay. We'll see how we go. Not good, but not bad. So, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I was going to do some more flights, but we had some issues with the sim to start off with. So, if you haven't already, I do weekly YouTube videos. Make sure you go and check them out. Make sure you go and, if you haven't already, check out my friend Bull Boss Race, and you can go and check out his streaming as well. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest news for flight sim, please go and check out the FSElite website, and also you can see my other YouTube videos on their channel. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend, and I might see you on another. Oh, how is that sound? The brakes are killing me. We'll leave it there. Cheers. Have a good weekend.